This is Scott Goldie, Project Concert 150. I am here at the Anthony Crawford Memorial Show at the McAlpine Meadery on Friday the 13th. I'm here with Marissa Lakebox, Jeremy Toolebox, and Will Extream. Will Extream. So,
lovely.
Let me ask you, and this is going to get personal.
I'm fine with that.
Real personal. And Will, we'll start with you.
Okay.
You knew Anthony.
Yeah.
What did it mean to you to play with Anthony in fucking Push Off? What did it mean to you?
It meant the world to me, man. We started off together as two little punk kids in the basement. Didn't have nothing to do. Drives up to me and goes, it was Halloween day. He goes, hey, I got a drum set from the garbage and a first act guitar. We're starting a fucking band. I was like, you're joking, right? He goes, no. And we did it. We started a band and started writing shit, man. So it means the world to me. I'd do anything to bring him back alive.
You did great, man.
10 years, man. 2 years ago on Friday the 13th, we played our 10-year show.
I was here.
And I was here for that.
And you interviewed us, and in that interview, he said he didn't think he'd be here that long. He got to be here longer than he thought he was going to be, but he's up there watching after me, all of everybody, so yeah, it means the world to me, man.
All right, and what about you, Jeremy? You were also a friend of Anthony's.
I wish I would have known Anthony better than I did. I felt like the time that I did spend with him, that I got to know him pretty well from, talking to him, listening to his music, and when he passed, it was pretty hard for me. Victor Murdoch called me while I was at work, and I just immediately just went to the back room and started crying, because, my worst fears had came true, because the week before I'd been talking to Anthony at the Brian Golek show at the Fast Lane in Barberton, and I was trying to talk to him about the struggles he was going through, and the struggles he was going through, and what was going on in his life, and I was trying to give him the best advice that I could, that I knew how to give, and I hope that, I just wish, I don't know. It means a lot to be able to play here tonight, play Anthony's songs with Will and Marissa, and
We loved you guys, man.
yeah, he loved us, we loved him. He was a very, very big staple, very big part of the first couple Shack shows that we did down at my place, and he looked forward to him, he loved them, and he always thanked me, and he just acted like it was an honor to play them, and it was an honor to have him down there, and he contributed so much, such a good atmosphere to those shows, and he contributed as much as he could to every show to make it better, and we miss him dearly, and I'm so glad that Will had us out here tonight. We got to play some of Anthony's songs, got to play some of my songs, and we got to try to honor him as best as we could.
And I loved Anthony too. One of the last interview that Anthony did was with me at the Brian Golek show. And one of the first tributes I did was at one of Jeremy's shows, doing country song. I got up there and fucking raped the lyrics.
I mean, and Anthony's music was just so goddamn brutally honest. I mean, he didn't spare no detail about his life or what he was going through or what he was doing. He sang the songs the way he wanted to. He didn't give a fuck about, what people thought of him because of the songs. He sang the songs, he did the songs, and he did what he wanted to do. And
he's about fun, man, and about people enjoying the tunes. Even if you were rude, he didn't care. He said, I still have fun. He'd walk over to me and go, did you have fun? I go, yeah, I had fun too. And then sometimes he's like, have fun?
Best friends, bro.
And you were the bassist, right?
No, Cody's the bass player.
Right there, bro.
Cody is the bass. Cody!
Cody!
Cody's back here
Cody.
talking to Mama.
Cody.
All day.
And Scott, honestly, if I could say one more thing, I honestly thought that Anthony was one of the most honest and most realist songwriters I've ever encountered in my life.
Hey, Alan.
And he just talked about things that he knew, and he didn't. I don't know. It was.
Watch this. Hey, Alan, come here.
Cody.
This is Alan.
Come here, please.
Come here over here. Come here, Alan.
This is Cody. He was the original bass player in Push Off. He's getting put on the spot right now.
What's up?
He was one of Anthony's bandmates. Give us one of your favorite memories of Anthony.
I beat him at Guitar Hero, and he forced me to learn how to play the bass guitar. I have no idea how to play an instrument, and I beat him one time, and he was like, "Hey man, this has got way more buttons," and I was like, "Cool." And now I play the bass.
He plays the bass.
It was awesome. It was like when people ask me like, "Hey man, how'd you get into music?" I was like, "I was tricked. He tricked me."
We tricked you into joining
Y'all,
the band.
every one of you.
We tricked you. We said we're just gonna go.
No, we're just gonna play some shows. We're gonna do some stuff, and then the first person to make a show was me. I was like, "Hey, we learned like 10 songs. Let's do this."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, okay, well, yeah." And so that man gave me the gift of music. He taught me some things, and I took those things and I ran with them. And without that little bit of help, I'm just a guy plucking strings. But with what he gave me, I can do this all day.
Hey Alan, how much shit did we give you in the
when
basement?
he bit you when you were 3 years old and you guys became best
He
friends?
bit me in the face. we were in daycare, and Ellen had to tell my mom.
Best friend.
Ellen had to tell my mom, like, "Hey, I'm real sorry, my kid bit your kid." And my mom was like, "Well, he probably had it coming."
Yeah.
And me and him were best friends from that day until last year.
How many nights did we keep you
Hey,
up all night?
hey,
me?
Blasting in the
Friends
basement.
forever.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, Alan,
We're all friends
what's your
forever.
favorite
We didn't
story
speak
of
to each other for like 13 years, and I just called him up like, "What are you doing?" He was like,
I said 13.
It was a long time,
You
Ellen.
exaggerate.
Okay, well,
Scott, if you want the real info, you need to ask
You didn't
Alan.
ask
It
her,
was only
his
a
mom.
few
Ask
years.
Anthony's
it
mom.
was
She
at
knows
least
everything.
6 or 7.
Well, maybe
I was
five.
I was in elementary school,
Yeah.
and then I called him up in high school, so it was 6 or 7 years.
Actually, here's what really happened.
Tell him, Ellen.
Cody ran away from home, so his mom called me to see if Cody came to Anthony's house. I said, well, Anthony hasn't even talked to him in 2 or 3 years. That's all along it's been. And next thing you know, then you didn't show up. But not that
We
time.
were working on it. We were on our way to your house.
Yeah, I'm sure you
We were trying.
Slowly but surely.
I was like, Ellen won't tell us.
No, he lived with us for a while too, yeah. So between him and William and Anthony, that's why I'm already deaf, but this music in there is too loud for me.
We were,
Hey, what was your favorite story
Hey,
of us blasting
we
music in
were
your basement?
wild enough, but then came Bobby,
Bobby,
and he fucked up your stairs.
yes.
Hey, remember
He
the
fell
time?
down, he fell down the staircase, and his heel kept hitting it.
And
He-
ripped
he-
the carpet.
He ripped the carpet right off the stairs.
Hey, remember the time Bobby stole like 2 24-packs for us to get wasted and we jammed in the basement and you tried it and you got arrested?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
because
he
I had to
stole
take him to
2.
court.
I stole
Cody
6.
had to go to court. I remember taking
I got a court all the damn time.
He tried to steal 6 cases of beer, got arrested, and the other guy didn't, and we got hammered and jammed in.
You gotta have at least one. Look at Sarah.
Okay.
She's gotta have a good Scott.
What about
right
the
to the
time
left?
you and Anthony got in a big fight?
Come here.
Kicked
Come here,
his
Sarah.
guitar
Come here,
over,
Sarah.
And then you said it was
Sarah.
And he said, no, it wasn't. You don't remember that?
They're calling you over there.
Ah.
Push yourself over there.
No.
She's camera shy.
Well, you like to tell stories about me. Things you and Anthony did. And you.
I used to sit at night over there,
Yes.
and I get up in the morning and I wander downstairs and I turn on some cartoons. And he'd come down and he'd be like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Watch cartoons, man." "What are you watching?" I'm like, "Shit, I don't know, bud. Pokemon, South Park. What the fuck's on TV at 7 in the morning?" And he was like, "The commercials don't bother you?" "No, dude. It's just, we're just watching TV, bud." And he was like, "Can't believe that doesn't bother you." I'm like, "No, man, it's just That man hated commercials. That man hated more things than he enjoyed. And that's why I liked him.
Man, that sounds like
Because he was like, hey, we're not going to watch these commercials.
That's why we had the Hulu without the commercials.
He would turn it off. He'd do whatever he had to do.
Oh, and you know what else? He had to have the volume of the TV had to be an even number because there was no CD.
Oh,
So now I
we're all on
still do.
CD. It's got to be an even number. What are you doing with your life?
I don't know. I think it was all affected me.
Push off made a total of $25 because that guy right there paid.
$75.
Okay,
because you and me
$75.
both gave Anthony
We
$25.
gave Anthony $25, but we got paid because this guy said we get paid at the door.
He
and
was
he
like,
paid us
dude,
at the
you
door.
guys
my band made it that show. We only made $25 per time. We were 5 piece back then.
Yeah.
But Anthony got lost every show he went to. He was directionally challenged, and he would always call me.
Scott,
and he'd
you're
be
struggling
lost.
to get all the
He's
action
supposed
here.
to go this way, he's going that way.
What was the one we played in the middle of nowhere and we showed up 3 hours late?
Skatopia!
No, not Skatopia.
I want to tell
I
Skatopia.
remember that
3
show.
hours
I wasn't there, but I remember you guys
every
bitching
band.
about how
We
we
showed
showed
up,
up.
we
We were the only band. I think it was Middlefield. Middlefield.
Oh, Middlefield!
We
Yes.
showed up 3
Amish
hours
Town.
late. We showed up 3 hours late, and they were like, thank
Yes.
God you're here.
Thank God you're here.
And we're like, oh cool. We started playing, and here come all the other bands because everybody got lost.
showed up late and got lost.
And we played the shit out of that show.
We were in
played
Amish Town.
Oh my, yeah, it was Middlefield.
You guys
yeah.
you went to West Virginia to get to Southern Ohio.
Yeah.
That is a direct route.
I think Tommy was
To
driving
be
that
fair,
time.
that's a direct route because I do that to this day.
No, the first time it was Tommy.
At that show, my Tom flew off into the middle of the audience. It broke right off and rolled in the audience, and then my pedal broke. And Cody goes, just keep playing. I'm like,
do
wait,
it.
what? It's broken. He goes, just hit
do
it.
it. Just do it.
And the Tom rolled in the audience.
Well, I gotta go because I gotta go pick up the grandkids. So it's been real. You guys enjoy yourself.
Love you, Alan.
Thank you, Mama. Push off.
Hey, Alan, yell push off into the microphone and end this interview.
Do it. Yeah, push
Yell
off.
push off.
1, 2, 3, push off!